but next to the allergy, it's food intolerance. Those are foods you eat for many years on daily basis. You know, you don't think about that it's something wrong, but that actually, you know, that is slowly and chronically damage your immune system and your GI gut, your gut lining, and then that potentially give you other immune disorder, maybe even the autoimmune disease, and also potentially in the future probably also cause your because it cause your immune disorder, and you are potentially get a lot of other chronic disease. And next to the food intolerance, it's food sensitivity. That's also one of categories we are overlooked under diagnosis, because those are also something we do eat every day, we enjoy it every day, but they are harm for us without notice. So those are something we are more like should be pay attention about: food intolerance, food sensitivity. And the highest category for those food allergy, intolerance, and sensitivity, the number one is dairy, the milk products. If you use especially the cow's milk, and because the cow's milk, the molecular proteins, the protein molecular structure, it's so different from the human milk protein structure, molecular structures. And then, but the sheep, goat milk, it's more close to the human in the molecular structures. So maybe if you are not tolerant or sensitive to the cow's milk, maybe you can switch or try the sheep milk or goat milk. So that might be help you a little bit. And also for the pasture of the milk, that is mostly the commercial milk, and then they damage the enzymes in the milk, and they actually changed a lot of the originally format of the really nutrition in the milk. That also can be the problem. So probably a lot of the organic supermarket has the raw goat milk. Actually, that can be your one of the alternative. Or probably you can eat the coconut milk. If you are not allergic to the nuts, probably you can drink almond milk. So you can find the some alternatives to replace the cowed milk products. So dairy is number one, and secondly it's wheat, especially the gluten. That is in the wheat, barley, rye, and oat. So those are, but we do have other, we called pseudo cereal. It can be, they don't have gluten, so maybe you can use buy those, products instead of the gluten, the greens. And then thirdly, it's eggs. Some protein in the eggs can be cause some people food intolerance and food sensitivity, and sometimes even allergic to. So you can avoid that if you find out you have problem with eggs. But sometimes, like I said, for the food sensitivity and the food intolerance, You might say, oh, I eat eggs since I was young and I never had a problem. Probably yes, that's right, because they don't give you immediately acute symptoms, so you don't really realize. But they do give you like a indigest, and then probably give you the leaking gut, and those proteins or undigested or partially digested protein get into the damage your gut lining, and then get into your blood, and then your blood, our defense system to make the antibody to try to attack those, and then unfortunately some of our body tissue or cell membrane has the same or similar molecular structure or shape as those undigested, partially digested protein stuff. So our antibody just wrongfully, treat those our own body protein or the structure as foreigner structure, so they try to attack them, and that's the why cause the autoimmune disease. The fourth commonly problem cause the food sensitivity. It's soybean. It's soy. So maybe you said, oh, I can eat soy, and that I eat the, but you might be, if you test yourself, you might be after each time. For example, for myself, every time I drink soya milk, I feel bloating, I feel gas, I feel fooling, I don't feel comfortable. But the time when I drink, I like it. I just like the tasting. I feel good. But after probably 1 hour or two, I start to feel uncomfortable. Although it's not allergic, I don't have like a skin rash, I don't like cramping, but I do feel uncomfortable. My whole stomach or GI, there's some discomfort. So that's why I don't drink soya milk.